Good afternoon, everybody. It is Mike, the Bowtie Writer, and happy Tuesday. And what a Tuesday! This is the Tuesday before Worldcon kicks off in Dublin, Ireland. I do know that there's going to be several people who are going there who this is going to be their first convention. And it can be kind of scary. It can be kind of overwhelming, and there's a lot there. So what I wanted to do today is I wanted to actually go over some tips to help you socialize and get the most out of your first writers convention. Let's get to it. The golden rule of socializing at any convention is that you need to be sincerely interested in the people that you are meeting and the people that you are talking to. If you aren't sincerely interested in talking with them and having a conversation, if you're just on the hunt for that next contact, that next person to pitch, everyone's going to see that coming a mile away and they're not going to enjoy talking with you. Don't go into a convention trying to network to find people to pitch your book to. That's not how this convention works. That's not how you actually network and make interesting friends. Because that's really what you're trying to do. You're trying to meet interesting people who are friends. Second tip that I'll tell you. Several conventions do have events that are dedicated specifically for first-time con-goers. You should absolutely try to do these events if you can. First of all, because they help you get oriented with the entire con experience and what to expect and how to get the most out of it. But second of all, because that is the perfect place to meet a bunch of other people who are there for the very first time. That's a great place to make some contacts that you can meet up with and talk to throughout the rest of the weekend, just even when you see them in the hallways. The next bit of advice I'll tell you is go to as many panels as you can. First of all, because this is a chance to hear some of your favorite authors, some interesting editors, podcasters, other great people in the fandom. A second perk of this is that when you're waiting for a panel to get out, when you're sitting down at a panel and there's people beside you, that's a perfect chance to meet people and a chance to talk with people. You've got to kill the time somehow, and so you can easily turn to the person beside you and just strike up a conversation. There are a ton of places to meet and introduce yourself to people at writing conventions. One of these, however, is unique enough that I want to talk about it by itself. Okay, we can't actually talk about a publishing convention if we don't actually discuss BarCon.
I don't want to stay here, no. Ain't gonna keep it low now. If you want to go, let's go. Let's wrap it up and hit the road. I just gotta knock some vibes. Striking the winner post now. Liberty's on my mind. We've taken off, we've left the ground.
Eventually, after all the panels and the formal events wind down for the day, everyone tends to congregate in one of the hotel bars. This is just people sitting around talking, catching up with friends that they don't normally see, and chit-chatting. While it is called BarCon, you do not have to drink at all. I know not everyone is comfortable in a bar environment, not everybody drinks alcohol. It is perfectly okay if you sit down and you sip a Coke or you sit around and chat with friends. Quite frankly, even if you do drink alcohol, you should probably be sure not to drink that much because inevitably every year there's one or two people who just end up making a fool of themselves because they get drunk, and you really shouldn't do that at a professional event. When it's actually time to go to BarCon, it can be really intimidating if you don't know anyone who's there. So a simple thing that you can do is be sure to reach out to other people that you met throughout the day during the panels. If you did first-time events, talk to some of the other first-timers, connect with them on Twitter, and invite them to come to BarCon with you because they're going to be just as nervous as you are. You all can go together and you have people now that you can meet up with and talk to, and it just makes you feel more comfortable. Whether you're at BarCon, waiting on a panel, or simply chilling in the hallway, actually starting conversation can still be really hard. It helps to have some icebreakers just in your pocket to actually begin conversation. To that end, here are some icebreakers that you might find useful at your next convention. Oh, hey, hi. How are you enjoying the con? Oh, hi. So what brings you to this panel? Whew. This weather, right? Seriously, talking about the weather is actually a great icebreaker for just about any conversation. Hey, how was your trip in? Whew. So, have you seen anything interesting around town? So, have you been to any interesting panels so far? Whew. It is day 3 of the con, isn't it? Have you been having a good con so far? That panel was really interesting. By the way, I think we interacted on Twitter. I'm at @BowtieRider. So, have you read anything interesting lately? So, have you come to this con before? I came to this convention to meet people, and so here I go. Hi, my name's Mike. What's your name? When it comes to conventions, conventions are a great way to network. They're a great way to meet some wonderful and interesting people. I have had so much fun going to conventions. I'm really sad I can't go this year to any of the major conventions. Don't be nervous. Don't be scared. There are people who are going to these conventions for the first time, just like you. There are people who are going to these conventions for the 3rd or 4th time, and they're still nervous, and that's okay. It's intimidating to meet people. But you can do it. Just be yourself, be sincere, be mindful, and talk to people. That's part of why you're there. That's part of why authors are there and agents and editors. That's why they're all there, to meet with other people, to meet with other writers, to meet with other fans, to say hello. And so you can go, you can be part of that, and it just takes that little bit of a push. So I hope that these tips help you get a little bit more out of that convention, because it is a really, really great experience, and I just want you to make the most of it. That's all I have for today. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know down below in the comments. I'll get back to you as soon as I can, or look me up on Twitter. I'm at @BowtieRider. I'm still there entirely too much. If you like what you saw, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Otherwise, that's it. That's all I have for this week. I'm Mike, the Bowtie Rider. I will see you all next time.